holiday season is upon us, and that means organizations here in the desert are holding fundraisers for a variety of worthy causes throughout the desert. And tonight we're going to meet one of those organizations called the Notre Dame Club of Palm Springs. They're holding their fundraiser for scholarships, and they're doing it by presenting a progressive cocktail party that we're invited to. This is House One. I'm here with Tom Bowser. He is our contact to the Notre Dame Club of Palm Springs. I had no idea that there was such a club here.
Well, there's about 230 local alumni clubs throughout the world for Notre Dame.
Right.
And the Notre Dame Club of Palm Springs has been around for a while and then went into a dormant stage, but the last 5 years it's been reinvigorated. So I'm really glad you guys are here, and I hope you have time to enjoy as well.
So we have moved to house number 2 of three houses coming along, and I'm here with John McDonald-O'Lear, who, of course, a graduate of Notre Dame.
Yep, 1978.
And what was your degree when you were there, and did you pursue it afterwards?
No, I have an interesting Notre Dame story. I had an electrical engineering degree, but I didn't do that because the Holy Cross priests who run Notre Dame started a volunteer program that year. I was part of the leadership of what we called GALA, the Gay and Lesbian Alums of Notre Dame and St. Mary's. And we even included St. Mary's when we first started that organization. And that started back in the 90s, and I was an early member, and that was because the university wouldn't recognize the gay and the LGBT alums as a group, part-time resident who helped us. Phil Donahue, of course, is a Notre Dame alum,
is that right?
And he and Marlo hosted us in their penthouse every year for the big fundraiser that we would do for our scholarship. Finally, a year and a half ago, the university said, it's time. They officially launched ARC, the Alumni Rainbow Network Coalition of Notre Dame.
Wow. But it just goes to show you, keep on pursuing,
Progress.
right? Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for your hard work there at Notre Dame.
Well, thank you.
Well, the evening is coming to an end, so we must do I'm so glad we had this time together. Right, you have to do that, of course. So I'm here with Kathy Brown. She, of course, is one of the graduates here from Notre Dame. Tell us about the year that you graduated, if you don't mind.
I graduated in '83, so I was there for part of the 10-year anniversary when they had started admitting women.
Oh, and I don't think many people know about that, so that's kind of an interesting little tidbit, right?
No, it was still interesting. Looking back on it, it was still very male-dominated then. Probably 7 or 8 guys for every woman. So I graduated with a degree in economics. Originally wanted to be a doctor, and organic chemistry did me in. So I'm now a financial advisor, so I do use my degree, I think, to pretty good success.
It's my understanding one of the main purposes, aside from socializing, which of course is always a good reason, but it's also to do scholarships to gain money. How is that drive going?
You know what? We probably started really seriously doing it 4 or 5 years ago, and we had started with this home tour where our past president had actually owned one of Marilyn Monroe's houses out here.
I like that.
And so that sort of started it, and so we've created an endowment. We've been able to fund scholarships.
Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for having us here. We're happy to be part of this.
We're so great that you're here with us. Thank you.
Of course. Happy holidays.
You too.